New public health orders are now in effect in Manitoba. Showing proof of vaccination is no longer required in public places, venues and businesses, and healthcare workers and designated government employees are also now exempt from showing vaccine proof. While some are looking forward to this return to normal, others would like to see restrictions stay in place.
Well, when it comes to the no vaccination, I think that's a personal choice. In terms of the mask, I think it's still important, and it probably should be for a while because you still have people out there that their health is compromised.
I think it's nice that they're lifting the restrictions. I found that it was separating a lot of people I talked to.
Well, I think that's a good idea to pull back the vaccination and the mask requirement, but it will depend on the person. The person have to analyze what is the danger or the risk for themselves and the people around them.
And feel strongly we should maintain the mask. I also believe strongly in vaccinations. We should all be getting our boosters.
As of March 1st, restaurants, gyms, and concert venues in Manitoba are no longer required to check for proof of vaccination. However, some locations may still choose to do so. Mask wearing continues to be required in indoor public spaces until March 15th.
While these protections are being loosened, the risk from COVID-19 is not yet gone.
Dr. Christian Thompson with Doctors Manitoba says 50% of Manitobans live with increased risk factors that make them more susceptible to the virus. Thompson is urging people to continue taking precautions to protect themselves from COVID-19, severe illness, or death.
And many of these risk factors are not readily apparent either, which is why it's so important for Manitobans to be kind, to be caring, to take precautions while the virus is still a threat to so many of us.
To help, Doctors Manitoba has launched newcovidnormal.ca, a web resource to help people evaluate their own risk for COVID-19 and those in their life who may be more vulnerable to the virus. Thompson says the app was created based on public health advice and took input from physicians and infectious disease experts.
We're reinforcing that message that we're not out of this pandemic yet. There's still absolutely a need to continue doing things that will reduce the risk of spreading COVID-19 to others.
Manitoba is currently at yellow alert on the pandemic response system. You can find COVID-19 risk calculators and health resources on New Normal through the Doctors Manitoba webpage. In Winnipeg, Mark Neufeld, City News.